Good morning, students. Hope you all are fine at home. I am also fine, students. Okay, hope you might have learnt your daily lessons. We are about to complete the first lesson, that the introduction to management. Okay, the principles of management. Okay, here we have studied both the principles, the modern principles and previously the scientific principles of management, isn't it? So now we will learn about the span of management. Okay, what is the meaning of the span of management? Here, how many subordinates a manager has? The number of subordinates. That means for how many person he is responsible. Okay, the number of subordinates that a manager has to manage efficiently. Okay, that is called the span of management. So here, that means it may be the either horizontal or that vertical. Okay, that usually it will be that horizontal level only. Okay, that may be that the hierarchical order, okay, from the top management to the lowest level workers. Okay, it will be coming from the top till the bottom of the organization. Either it may be a wider span or narrow span. Okay, when it is wider span, that means one manager, he may be managing many people. Okay, and it has its own merits and demerits. Then the other one, this is the wider span. Okay, then the other one is narrow span. Here the hierarchical level, that will be many. Okay, from the top it may be that CEO to directors. Okay, then from the directors it will go to the managers. Many managers will be there. From the managers and again it may come down to the foremen or supervisors. From the supervisors it will go to the workers. Then maybe skilled laborers, unskilled laborers, okay, coolies. Then all these that level will be many. Okay, here that number of subordinates will be less. Okay, less level of numbers will be there. That here this one is it is difficult, it is expensive for the organization. Okay, expensive. Why? Because there are many levels there. They have to appoint many managers. For these managers, they have to pay the salary, the remuneration, maybe the commission along with this one. So, it will be an expensive thing for the management, for the owners level. Okay. Then, how that communication also. The communication will not be good, isn't it? In between many people, if we pass on one information, at last when it goes, we don't know, it will get late, very late, to reach the lawyer, the particular person. Okay, so the communication will suffer a lot. Okay, that it cannot be done very quickly or fastly. Then it is difficult to coordinate them. Okay, lack of coordination and control is there because many from the top level managers to the lowest level worker, they may not know anything about the lower level workers, the top management, because they will be knowing only their immediate subordinates. Okay, so that just it will be very difficult for them to have control over the till the last end of the that hierarchical order. Okay, but here the what is the here all these demerits we have seen, isn't it? What will be the merits of this narrow span? Here they can have cross communication. Here we have learned that communication will be very late and it will suffer. Okay, but we are learning as cross communication is available. Okay, can be done. Cross communication means many managers are there, so they can their problems, everything can be discussed with the immediate supervisor. Then he will inform that one to the top management. So all these problems, communication will be there. Okay, then there are chances for promotion. If a person is efficient, then he may be promoted. Okay, because many level of that level, hierarchical level are more. So if a person is very efficient in the lower level working, then he can become the supervisor. Then the supervisor can become the coordinator, okay, or the manager, like that. Okay, the promotion possibilities are more in this narrow span. Okay, understood? Now we will learn about the wider span. What are its limitations and what are its merits? Okay, wider span. Here wider span means only the top level and many lower level. Okay, everybody the top manager has to manage. Okay, but here it is that it is not expensive, isn't it? When we say that it will become as an advantage, it is not as expensive as the narrow span. Here only one manager and there are many workers, so not many managers used to be appointed. So the payment and all will be very less. Okay, so it is not expensive, we can say. Then the subordinates or the lower level workers, they can work in a free atmosphere. Okay, but there in the narrow span, every time that immediate supervisor will be watching the lower level workers, the subordinates. But here since it is wider span, the top manager has many people to take care, so they may not be disturbed often. Okay, so the subordinates can work in a free atmosphere. He can use his own initiative. Okay, for that he will not have any any pressure or immediate pressure from the top level people. So no pressure. Okay, so he can work freely in the organization. But what is the demerit here? Here it is very difficult. Okay, here it is very difficult to manage. The span of management, since it is wider, it is very difficult for him to manage many people. Okay, the span of management. It is one of the one 2-mark question there. Then span 3-mark question. Okay, determine the span of management. So since that 2-mark question you can mark, 5 mark I will 3 mark I will give you later. Okay. So this one 5 mark. What is span of management? 1 point, then 2 point. Okay, you can note it down and keep. Okay, students. Then this is that 3-mark question. What determines? But here the implications only given. It may be in the guide I will refer and I will give it to you. Okay. then only one very short answer there available, this answer. What is span of management, you learn. Okay students, then since only one heading available, I am stopping with this one. I am not going to the next lesson. The next lesson I will teach you in the next class. Okay students, so thank you very much.